Hi everyone, how are you? I actually have a concern for anyone that lives in Garfield, New Jersey, or New Jersey period. We have a slight problem over here. This young kid, age 25 in the report, but actually really my age, well, a year younger than me, 20. Black, of course, right? Escapes jail after turning himself in for a domestic violence dispute between him and his girlfriend. Turns himself in, then gets shot 5 times by police officers in a garage because he had a tool in his hand. Now, I took criminal justice, have my degree in it. I myself know when a person does not have a lethal weapon that can kill you as an officer, you have no right to kill that person with excessive force. 5 shots to take down 1 man. 2 cops sent to the hospital, no one knows why. Alright, now, NAACP shall get involved. I will get involved, because not only does this affect me as a person who has known this person, but for the simple fact that you shoot a man with no remorse whatsoever, and you just think that the next day it's going to be okay. Now, I don't know what's going on in these police departments, but now I'm thinking back to my own life. Now, why am I even going into criminal justice? Like, one person makes a difference, yes, I understand that, but do you know how hard it is to get there without being killed? As a black woman, as a mixed woman, do you know how hard it would be for me to conquer something that can actually help people? Help the world? It's going to be pretty hard. Alright, and if you don't have money to back you up, if you don't have the people, if you don't have the faith, then it just won't work out. So, this poor boy, his parents, his mother, his cousins, his uncles, whomever, his son, 3 months old, now has no father. A mother has no son. A girlfriend has no boyfriend. I mean, really. Is it that necessary to take down a 19-year-old, whom a lady had seen run past, who said he was absolutely harmless? I know, because I met the kid. I know the kid. I grew up with him. I've seen him maybe a numerous amount of times for me to know that he's not a harmful person. And you're sitting here telling me that he's going to be shot and killed because he escaped your town prison. Alright, now let me tell you something. When you go into a police department, alright, you see what? You have to buzz you in, the majority of the time. Buzz you in. Of course, there's metal doors where you can't get to the back, and, you know, God forbid anyone's locked up. Do you know how hard it is to escape jail? To escape jail, run through the back of a park with a lake, through a dead-end street, into an open garage where he grabs a tool to protect himself against these cops who beat him for no reason? You know what? I am no longer becoming a cop. That's it. From now on, I have no respect for those fellow officers who even don't deserve to be called fellows. Those officers who have the nerve to draw their gun at anyone with an intent to kill for no apparent reason. I mean, I don't understand. But I'm trying to go into forensics now, because I want to help people. I don't want to have their families destroyed because they escaped prison. I wouldn't have even drawn my gun. Being a female, 5'2", I would have not drawn my gun. A harmless person, of course he's going to grab a tool. Of course he's going to grab whatever he can because it's for protection. If you have any police officers who abuse their authority, who actually do beat people up for no reason, of course they're going to protect themselves. And of course, who always wins? And in this case, who wins against an entire white, maybe some Spanish, you know, in there, but majority of the precinct's white, against a black officer who I've seen these cops and I've dealt with them, and it's just ridiculous how they just make a scene. I mean, if you pull somebody over, do you really need 6 cop cars to cover you? For what? Please tell me. I'm really disappointed in the way that this world is so corrupt. the way that the world's becoming. Not that anyone gives a shit, but I do, because it's my future, it's my kids' future, and all these kids that are at school, my nieces, my nephew, they have to grow up with this. This is what they're gonna be around. And this is the type of people that you want them to look up to? Every man in his one life has said, I want to be a police officer, mommy. I want to be a fireman. Because why? Because they're heroes. Are these people heroes? No, of course not. Of course not. I just wanted to get my word out there because I don't think it's fair to this child, not even over the age of 21, not legally allowed to buy a drink in a bar, in a store, in a restaurant, yet he's dead. Probably hasn't even finished college. Probably planned on going to college. And now what? One less what? One less on Earth, right? That's all y'all care about. But you know what? There's a whole lot more from where that came from.